Okay, so no introduction or outro for this video, but still like, share, subscribe, use all the hashtags in the description box below. Links to all the social media platforms that I got, yada yada, all this stuff. I gotta give credit to several other people. I was dreading, absolutely livid on straight up DEFCON 5. Ultra angry, ultra mad beyond belief. It made a man explode into the worst anger I've ever seen in my life. This is even somebody who was, thank God he didn't get accused. Oh, he was grooming of a minor, sexual EX allegations, like the dude Sloan or Tamimi or Eddie DeGlaire recovered. Those are the people I usually watch sometimes when they do that drama news. Or where he says Desu. I gotta credit to several other people, including this dude right here, what was his name? Mugen something. mugenLord, along with a bunch of others. I'll leave the links to every single one of their videos in the description box down below about what happened with the Yongyea situation. If any of you people have been following me since 2016, early 2017, you know I've been following this dude from a long time. I used to get so much of my news, information, video game industry news. Besides Spawnway TV, RGCA5. I know the locale, he's a locale once in a while, but he's a funny dude. UTech USA, Rich, Player Essence, along with very many others, Very Dark, along with so many other people. I do this stuff as well, Dreamcast Guide, etc., etc. I know those two kind of, they got in their own little controversies once in a while too when it comes to like Dreamcast Guy, VTech USA, and all these other ones. But I'm just gonna read the list. So many other ones. They're not even on YouTube, half of them anymore. Other ones got permanently canceled somewhere around here. There's this dude Matt Jarbro, Monday Matt, MV Perry, Creep Show R. Who could forget that? Hopeless Peaches. Other people. I'm gonna get to the main moon potatoes. I only can find an article on IGN. I'm gonna play a few videos here and there. I heard one was the most horrendous thing about this karaoke song that Yongyea did. I heard it's like one of the worst fucking things of all time. I'm not saying I'm a professional music artist as well, but my God, I would hate to be in the fucking goddamn spotlight this man is in. You know, it's like 3 days old. I know I'm late on this, but it hurts, bro. It honestly hurts. I'm not gonna say I had a parasocial relationship with dude. I don't know who he is IRL. I never met him in real life. I never hung out with him. I know he moved to Los Angeles from like Delaware, probably some little hick tiny town country. Granted, I know he was Korean, but I think he was raised in a Spanish Latino home, so he knew a little bit of Espanol. It's like I felt like he was a third cousin, a third brother from another mother I never had. It's so weird as fuck how deep the parasocial relationship I was on for Yongyea. And as crazy and unhealthy as that sounds, but yeah, those other ones like the political dude last year, Steven Crowder, when he backsmacked the crap out of his wife when she was pregnant, which is crazy. She did not deserve that, by the way. Quantum TV, he definitely deserved to be canceled permanently. Matt Pat a few times, game theorist, film theorist, food theorist. He's still able to get back up over and over. He's probably a billionaire at this point. Matthew Patrick. And a few other ones like MV Perry. Like one of his shows got canceled. His other one is still around though. Even old school Pokemon Poketubers like Jay Witz and Tamashi Roka. I think she goes like Tama Hirokia or Hatama Hero Girl. And who could forget these two? These three especially. They should be permanently man out there. I don't know how the fuck they came back either. Like Jeffree Star, James Charles, and Shane Dawson. I don't know how the hell these three are still on YouTube, but you know, YouTube likes to play favorites. It fucking is what it is. And yeah, gotta get credit for this dude on mugenLord. He was on YouTube way before I was. He was there since way back in 2007. I didn't even start doing videos. My super old channel got canceled years ago. So and a year later, Christmas Guy 2008-09. So he was on YouTube making videos constant way before, like a year and a half before I was. Anyways, this is what he had to say. I'll leave the link to every single one of these videos down below. And credit is due to him and a bunch of other people that made their peace with us. But the first three original, I gotta give credit to. He's known as a big giant YouTube channel. It was Optimus or It's a Gundam. One of those two. Him, Revi Says Desu, and I heard this from my boy Omni talked about it first. So, and then all the other ones, I just barely found out a few of these people. Like It's a Nerd Guy, and I forgot the other dude's name, but I'm just gonna let them say what they have to say.
It's a Gundam, and my boy Neo Game Spark, he was also
that one I knew for so many years, 2010, 11. This is why I ended up unsubscribing him. So you'll never hear the words Yongyea come out of my mouth ever again from this point on. It's a fucking rap. I'm so glad I never gave him no Patreon money, no coffee money, no sponsorship PayPal money. I'm so glad I never bought one of the fucking advertisements he ever did. That's absolutely garbage, bro. Honestly, to black and permanently black people, they're giving good constructive criticism. Not to Twitter, X of all places. I get it. Some places like that are toxic. Some people I don't like agree with the whole D threats, unaliving threats that he got. That's way extra effed up. I saw a comment say, "Oh, I wonder how many days or weeks or months it's gonna take till he puts one in the back of his head and takes his own, his own life." That was way much of a low blow. I don't want any harm or animosity to go to the dude. He's still a human being. He didn't do anything super drastic like groom or hurt an underage child or minor or any of that shit. Thank God. He would have been like James Charles or Jeffree Star situation. Nobody would never want to talk about this fool ever again. Somebody's got to.
Talk by Yongyea, and then
that's an OG of the OG. He was like the first, I think, African American before even the same Game Freak and Player Wrestlers and JYT Gamer. Even my boy Tyrone freaking Magnus and Omni and the late Etika. He was like one of the very first black African American dudes. I remember talking about video game industry news way back in the day. NeoGameSRANT was my boy. He inspired me way back in 2011, early 2012 to try to do like video game industry news on this channel when I was still Nintendo Freak 2011 and Nintendo Sony Freak 2011. That's when I still had those two usernames. So that was a massive low blow after that. Mr. Yongyea lost all my respect after that.
It just started going down this rabbit hole of people just constantly posting up footage of his voice and comparing it to the Japanese dub as well. And you can hear the stark difference between the Japanese dub.
Okay.
Oh, that
sounds really good. That sounds awesome. Let's hear my dude.
Had you just waited 3 minutes, I'd have been a little more grateful.
And then more insult to injury, they threw in the English voice actor from the previous title to compare it to Yongyea, and my boy was getting destroyed.
I bet.
You got any info for me? So he was naked. Anything else stand out? Don't test me.
What?
So where is he?
So most people...
The dude sounds like he's just freaking talking. What? Yo, what the hell is this freaking garbage, bro? It's crazy because I remember when he did voice acting like the first 3.5 years ago when he first started showing it. He did a really good job as Isabel. He did an amazing badass job from the dude from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And I think he did like one from like I think Chainsaw Man, one of those anime series. He did amazing as some of those anime characters. I think he did somebody as a fake playtest version of Hunter x Hunter. He did awesome there, but I guess Kiryu, it wasn't meant to be. I can see it. This is one the clout. I think he used a lot of his abusive power as a big giant Twitch streamer, YouTuber, Instagrammer, TikToker, ginormous influencer. He tried to cross that border with that between a celebrity voice actor and a live action voice actor. It just not did well. It blew up in his face. Shit hit the fan for him and diarrhea shit just splattered in his face, man. It backfired on him badly. Immensely, unfortunately. Yeah, let's continue forward.
Anything
else? It's probably going to be a 20 or 40 minute video. It's probably going to be as long as the Chris channel that I did.
Stand out. Don't test me. So where is he?
To beat your enemies, you need to stay level-headed. Predict what they'll do next by putting yourself in their shoes. Think about what they're most afraid you'll do, and then do it.
I mean, he was getting destroyed out there.
I see why they're really upset. Oh, dude, Young fucked up so bad. He fricked up so goddamn bad, bro. No. Bro. Oh my god. And people are treating this dude like Mario, Sonic, Snake, the dude that did voice of Goku, Sean Shemuel, some big time OG veterans, like iconic video game characters, iconic movie characters, iconic superheroes, iconic supervillains like Batman, the Joker, Superman, Lex Luthor, Spider-Man for Marvel, Spider-Man, Iron Man, the other one, Doc Ock, and then what was the Spider-Man's name? I think it was like Venom or the Green Goblin. It's like apples and oranges. Oh my god. He really thought he could do his biggest cure. See, this is the thing. I only ever played like Yakuza Like a Dragon 1, 2, 3, and 4. I never played after that, after 5, 6, and 7. And Kiryu wasn't my most all-time favorite character. He was a good character. A niche kind of character for me. I know it's a hot take, a niche, but he wasn't the greatest of all time. I like the other dude from Judgment a fuck ton better, if I'm being honest. Thank God he didn't do that character. Even though the Japanese actor, I remember I talked about this, I think in 2021, 2022, like about 2-3 years ago, during the Panini, when the Platinum Scandal was going on. He did a good job. He did amazing. But his fortunately got arrested for like marijuana, weed or something, because they're very super strict over there in Japan. They do not want any type of drugs, even the most least fatal ones that could take your life away, like marijuana. That's crazy, man. He did such an amazing job too. But there's Japanese police and law enforcement do not play around with that. They think that's the opioid or fentanyl of the freaking cancer of Japan, which is sad. But I'm going to read the IGN article. I'll leave the link to all several of the videos down below. I'm going to react to the Twitter one, the karaoke one. I haven't seen it yet. I'm guessing it's probably going to be pouring bleach in my eyes. So I'll see you in a minute. I'll say, so this says, alright, back here. Yakuza fans divide over Kiryu's new voice actor, especially his karaoke performance, and judges cuss from Ryan Dinsdale from IGN. Yakuza fans, once again, debating the performance. This is a very long-ass article, so I'll leave the link down below. I don't know if I'm going to read the entire thing. I might. Protagonist Kiryu Kizuma and the new voice actor of Yongyea, like a dragon infinite well to shared online. Well, Mr. Yongyea himself, which it's not really good looking this part, man. It really isn't, honestly. Very, very bad, terrible looking this part. He might have shot his career, though. He may end up bleeding a shit ton of subscribers after this if he doesn't face this situation. I seen what happened with Monday Matt. He's gone. Or Creepshow R. Shannon. I saw Hopeless Peaches. I saw big time with Envy Perry's second channel. Luckily, he's still around. His first channel. And I saw it immensely with two other ones I don't even follow. The Ice Cream So Good chick and the Pink Sauce lady when he came back. And they wanted to beg for freaking money way extra more. Fuck them. I don't really give a shit about those two. I have no parasocial relation with them, though. That's a different thing. But now I'm seeing him with this. The last one I saw, I think it was like Boogie29888. He ended up trying to dox that dude, I think Mudahar, someone named neighbor's wife or something. That's a whole other different can of drama there. But let's move on. Yongyea presented a clip of himself in English voice actor performance alongside the original Japanese version and a karaoke clip that really blew up in the community. I still haven't watched this yet, might add, just my first time seeing it. You know, it's been like 3 or 4 days when this happened. Many fans have shared their less than enthusiastic response. That's the nail that hit the nail in the coffin there. Rip his channel. He's probably going to start bleeding down to maybe 700,000, 800,000, 900,000 subscribers. I think it was 1.3 million, I checked. And then it went down to 1.2 million. So he's already seeping out subs. You know, I would hate. This is why it's one of those very few rare occasional moments. I'm so glad I don't have 100,000 or 1 million plus subscribers having all that spotlight. Because the bigger of a channel that you grow, and the more controversial you become, the more bigger of a target you're going to put in your freaking back. And that's not good either. You're going to get a lot more ammunition from a lot of haters and critics. And I don't agree with the whole trolls things that take your own, you know what, your own soul, your own spirit away. Or F you go KILO, eliminate yourself. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with the doxing or hacking or any of that shit. That's fucked up. He shouldn't get any of that stuff. I'm still trying to play devil's advocate with Yongyea, even though I'm completely done watching the shit. Enthusiastically response pronounced, but others have rushed to defend Mr. Yongyea. Some people are in two different divided camps. Some people completely hate him. Some people love him still. Me, I'm kind of like in that balance. I'm in between the fences on this. Because somebody that really strived to wanted to be a voice actor for animation and anime cartoons and manga and all that, this shit hurts. This cuts me to a deepest spiritualistic wound in my soul. It's like a black hole in my heart right now. On a spiritual, mental level. Well, let's move on. Ryu Gagogatsu Studios for not bringing out the professional singers. The song, yeah, they should have added extra singers. They do that for shows all the time. I remember when I was watching the 4th generation of My Little Pony Friendship Magic, they actually hired talented Broadway singers that are super professionally have vocal singings and vocal recordings and all that, and acapellas. Somebody that knows how to play the instrument and do the fucking vocal. They should have did that for him. And then he wouldn't have been in this whole fucking mess. But he wanted to do it. I guess the Sega fanboys were, and this is what the thing, from what I heard, I'm trying to bring race into this. I heard last year, especially 2022, here in the United States again, they were pushing this big fucking time. They're letting a lot of these voice actors, male and female, I saw how horrible as fuck. Megan Fox and the other chick, the one that she did the Mortal Kombat 1 remake, she did really, really bad. She's only there for eye candy. She sucked ass in the Son of Us 4. She was only there for eye candy for the guys. Oh, she's a hot slut. She's a hot bitch, you know. Looks good. For the older dudes to probably fap off and jerk off, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. And then this other chick, the one that did 88 Wong voice, oh my god, it was so bad. And then the Helena Taylor one, my god. Man, the Jennifer Gale, she did a lot better. She did a fuck ton worse. And that's bad, bro. It's a bad look. None of this is good at all. I'm trying not to bring animation. I'm trying not to shit on the dude, Mr. Yongyea, for diarrhea, mierda, pura mierda, throwing shit on his fucking digital grave. But it's fucked up what he did. Extremely is. Shouldn't be blocking people on Twitter like that. He should have known. Why couldn't he take harsh criticism? When I saw this video when he was shitting on Chris Pratt for playing the voice of Mario last year, I remember watching that too. I agree with him 100%. Chris Pratt fucking sucked ass as a freaking voice actor for that. I didn't really buy it too much because I like Charles Martinet better, in my personal opinion. I thought he was cooler. And then to see that's where he bit his freaking... He shot himself in the foot there. He shut him down on his own ass. He fell on his fucking face when he said that, bro. And his whole probably acting career as a voice actor is probably over. His YouTuber career days are probably going to be number 2, sadly. And if he, Mr. Yongyea, if you ever watch this, I'm not trying to kick dust in your eyes, kick a man while he's down. I'm not trying to. You have so much intellectual comment to say in your video game news industry. Just stick to that, bro. Stick to that. Don't try to do voice acting ever again. And if you're going to do voice acting, either do it for smaller characters, side comedic characters. I liked you as a character in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and a few of your other anime freaking appearances, but as Kiryu was, you bit off more than you could chew. You fucked up so horrendously, androgynously, anadrously, for lack of a better term, anamorously, really bad. So it says the song blasts on more than popular here cartoons. Judgment. The voice actor and YouTuber known as Daryl Kuryolo, how do you say that? Kuryolo, and the infamous Wild Like a Dragon man erased his name. You guys could read that tweet there. Yeah. No way this shit is real. And another user said plenty of others shared similar sentiments. Many defending Mr. Yongyea, however, acknowledging the position that he is, quote, having to replace an actor who previously played Kiryu across several mainline games. So yeah, some people, they literally worship this dude off this grounds. Character Kiryu, he must have been a big ass fucking deal. I wasn't really a hardcore fan of the dude. Hot take, I know, but I know a lot of people love the shit out of him. I guess they treated him like I did with a lot of Nintendo Super Boss villains like Bowser and King K. Rool. Somebody nostalgia like that, Smash Bros. Ultimate or something, or some anime manga freaking thing from the Pokemon anime series, or Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Z series, or Tenshin Muyo, Naruto, any of the other anime series I grew up, like an Attack on Titan character or something like that, or Hero Academia character. That's a lot of people got butthurt extremely bad, but I can see why someone like that, because they grew up with this character a lot. It's like, in a way, I do have a shitload of respect for freaking Like a Dragon, Yakuza 7 and 8 games, because if it wasn't from the Shenmue series, I used to play a shitload of Shenmue when I used to go to my friend's house, because he had a Sega Dreamcast. I didn't. I wish that I did. I think it was for the PS1 too, but I didn't have enough money to get it. It was in elementary school. It was like 3rd, 4th grade at the time. He had a Dreamcast though. I would love the shit out of that. And for him to desecrate on that freaking grave, it is extremely fucking bad. Absolutely Black Mirror like terrible look. In a shit stained way. Cocksucking way too. Oh man, he's smelling his own farts bad though, man. You really are, young. So it says, and plenty of other streamers shared the same sentiments. Many other defended Yongyea, acknowledging the difficult position he is an actor. I already read that. Come on, they just had to brought in crazy professional rock and roll singer. Instead of putting the dub on that, said Dead Nux on X Twitter. Above, nobody would have cared. Super Motorhead, or I think Moanhand, I would say on Reddit. Oh, he got a shitload of hate on Reddit. I looked at all the Reddit posts. Oh, it is a war zone for Yongyea, bro. He was never going to be able to recover from this ever, bro. He's fucked. Unless I pray and hope he doesn't make the same mistake they do Monday Man did, Creep Show Art, and freaking Wings of Redemption, and Boogie 2988 did. Young goes down that same path. He is fucked. He does this for a full-time career as his job, too. And he lives in one of the most expensive, granted, his whole country is expensive to live in because of the recession. Not even going to get into that politics stuff, but it is. My rent got freaking high as hell. It was like 20 grand a month just to stay in this freaking house. It sucks. Don't even ask me about that. But man, it is bad. he goes down this route. He knows what the repercussions and the consequences are going to be, bro. They're going to keep bugging and bugging and bugging. He didn't want his pride to get hurt. He should just talk about it now. The longer and longer he waits, the more subscribers he's going to bleed. He's going to have to live as a homeless person in Los Angeles, California. I can't even imagine the freaking hellhole shithole. He might even live in a skid road. I'm not saying that's going to happen to Yonk. I don't wish any bad luck to him. I wish him the best luck if he still keeps going on in his voice acting career, but that's a small, tight-knit community from what I heard. So he might be screwed for the rest of his life. He might have to move back to Delaware, unfortunately, after this. Hollywood dream wasn't for you, my friend. I'm just saying. But let's move on. It's not for everybody, though, either. Unless you, of course, you sell your soul to the Vanguard, Blackrock, Freemason, Illuminati, Builder, Rockefeller, Russia. But I'm not even talking about that. If you, says, quote, yeah, Reddit user fans urged reign respectfully as if they dislike the voice. This quote, quotation marks, if you don't like the voice dub, you can say whatever you want. It's only right to express your own opinions on a video game, they said, but going to the voice actor himself, saying that as ass, no. That's just straight up extremely rude. Don't you think he has feelings that can be damaged too? No one forced you to pay onto the dub. Oh yeah, and this is where he put his foot in his mouth so bad. I'm going to do in his voice here. Here's an official look at the Kiryu in English. Did they say side by side with Jeff? Wanting to hear the difference. There's somewhat of the first stuff we need to even record to reform the performance. And we get even more refined as we go further along. Excited for all y'all to experience the full game. Yeah, my boy. Where did you freaking go wrong, you son of a bitch? So it also goes on to say, crazy SOB. Yong's ear clip above was also criticized, but the voice actor said that was among the first we have ever recorded, quote, performances have ever since, honestly. More, it says so many quotation marks, it's ridiculous. He's quote unquote, I'm just going to say instead. Even for me, it's kind of strange hearing a voice like that shit isn't, quote, Japanese voice actor, Kurada, or you say that, comes out as Kiryu's mouth. Especially that I can recognize on my own. And Yongyea added, there's going to be an adjustment for people as well. Oh, yeah. To me as well. But I have an opinion. Most people think, yeah, having an option is dope. Pick the ones that's right for you. Yeah, that's why a lot of people are playing in Japanese subtitles now. They like the Japanese voice actor more than you, and that is a bad look. That's going to lose Sega so much fucking money for this voice acting decision that they decided to freaking do. But whatever. Let's continue. One of the main characters of the criticism is that the sounds way too young. Yeah, I heard about that. He sounds like a younger version of the original dude. The English dub white guy voice actor, he do better. It's sad. I'm going to get to that reaction in a second, too. Wait till Yongyea will likely play him for the first time. A 56-year-old infinite wealth, and fans are saying that 28-year-old Yongyea is... I thought it was 25, 26. He's 28? Oh, okay. I kept thinking before. I remember a few months ago in August, September, I found out I thought he was 30 or 35. He was only 25, 26, and then I found out he's 28. Wow, he's like a baby compared to me, but whatever. So he's like, I guess, a Zenlennial or Gen Z, or I don't know. I'm not shitting on him for his generation gap either. I'm an old boomer millennial, so I wouldn't know this. But let's move on forward. In my personal thoughts, viewpoint, worldview of stuff. Former voice actor Hughes is currently 57, though he has the experience, vast age of mismatchment. Like the prequel of the Yakuza 0, Kiryu was just 20. He says, quote, I'm sorry, but he sounds way too young for Kiryu. The acting is fine, said Cornelius III on Reddit. Legit, he's not a voice actor, but isn't Kiryu. Yeah, he isn't a bad voice actor. He's good at the other ones, like I was saying before. I'm playing devil's advocate. I liked his other freaking anime voice adaptation they did, especially his voice reels that he did. He's got acting chops that are really good, but this Kiryu was not the freaking character Sega should have let him play in Yakuza 7, Yakuza 8 like a dragon and man who erased his name. I was anticipating like a motherfucker when they showed that in the Game Awards of Jeff Keighley. All that time he shitted on Jeff Keighley, oh dude, that's gonna bite him in the ass so freaking bad. And I watched his Bayonetta review. He was a lot extra harsher on Helena Taylor compared to how the other ones were a little bit less extra harsh. I know she wasn't complaining because she was actually going to get $6,000, not $2,000. The chick that played originally Bayonetta. Now I feel bad for her. That's why I disliked all the videos again. And I just flagged on whatever. Fuck it. Let's move on. Sad time, man. Sad times. Sad times, my people. Let's move on. I'm sorry, but he's something. I already read all that. And it also goes on to say, isn't Kiryu like 60 plus at that point? Asks Deloxian? Deloxier. However you say that. I think it's Deloxley. And some of the other lines are a bit flat, but I'll admit that's far from bad work. I don't know if there's any more. Oh god, there's more. There's more. Okay. Get to this. I'll get to my thoughts way at the end of this video. This isn't the first time the voice actor has been forced to defend himself for his performance as Kiryu either. He premiered at the Anime Expo 2023 and France immediately criticized it. I was too busy looking at the One Piece live action news at that time, so I had no idea that was going on. They were shitting on Yongyea already early. I didn't know this. And there was another video, I think he did say the hard R N-word. I had no idea he said that either. Ooh, the more the internet digs, the more this dude's YouTube career might be at risk big time at this point. Yeah, it also goes on to say, immediately criticizing, forcing Yongyea to make a clear performance statement that wasn't a professional standard one, given the setting that say that fans should wait for the final game to see how it all comes together, while the official look is expected to be Like a Dragon Gaiden, which launched November 9th. The voice actor confirmed that the spin-off will only launch a Japanese audio and subtitles and English players. No release date for the English dub has been shared, but IGN asked for the comment. Like a Dragon Gaiden will reveal what Kiryu, who is the main protagonist of Yakuza 036, has been since the Ichibani Kasuga saga. I forgot about the Ichibani dude. He was a real kick-ass character. I loved him. 034 Yakuza. I don't know he was on 5 and 6, but that's how I remember I was. Took over from Yakuza Like a Dragon, who would be called in the Yakuza 7 Sega series, of course, under the standard convention of RGG Studios. Did not subscribe to him. And last giant paragraph here. Kiryu returns again to a dual point protagonist Like a Dragon. So Gaiden, Yakuza 8, as Gaiden will serve as a side story taking a place, but away from the events of Yakuza Like a Dragon. It's not confusing enough. You can read about why the developers of RGB Studios, or RGG Studios, not RGBT, I don't know what that came from, renamed to the series of Yakuza Like a Dragon, alongside even its more complicated naming conventions for Infinite Wealth. Like a Dragon Gaiden will also come with a special trial version for next full release, Like a Dragon, and it's launched on January 26th, all 3 days before my birthday. Cool. And our 7 out of 10 views are IGN said Like a Dragon combats hits with the flash of fury, and its story is sharp, but settings as activities the stale side. Yeah, 2 quick thoughts using opinions and viewpoints. I hope they didn't screw with the minigame series. The minigames and the freaking combos, the punches and kicks. I hope they didn't screw that part up for Yakuza 8 Like a Dragon. The man who erased his name, because if they did, that's going to be a bad look. I hope not. Let's move forward. And I guess this is the infamous freaking thing where you try to do karaoke. Let's see how bad I'm going to have to bleach my eyes after this. Okay.
Justice, we're breaking the law.
Oh, no.
Breaking the world together. Throwing out all tenderness, we're breaking the rules. No cause, no choice, no going back to how it was. No slowing down because we'll keep our heads high. Our fist race till we die. We're living by our own judgment. Justice, we're breaking the law.
No. Yeah, oh god, he screwed up worse than I thought. It's worse than I imagined, anticipated. Oh lord. It is that bad. It's that bad. Oh my god, that's so bad. They really should have hired a professional rock and roll music artist and vocal talent from Broadway. That sounds like it's a crappy, shitty AI generated freaking voice singing. That's really him singing. Jesus freaking Christ, that is so bad. Oh yeah, his voice acting career is over, bro. Oh no. The only way he's saving it if he was to South Korea or Japan or Brazil, if they have any voice acting over there, and he completely deletes his channel on YouTube, or he's done. He's done to ejecto Cito Kazo now. That's a Let me see the other thing when you talked about Chris Pratt, because I know some people were talking about that, because I got to see it a second time. Like I said before, I'll say it again, link to all 7 and 8 of their channels I've seen on YouTube doing rants discussions about Yongyea's thing down below. Here's the rest of it. It's not the Chris Pratt one, but I'll get to that one soon.
Hardly a fair fight. Freeze.
Yeah, he did sound better.
Hold up. Freeze. Hands up. I doubt Masumi Arakawa would approve. Long time no see, Kasuga. Justice. We're breaking the law. Breaking the world together. Throwing out all tenderness. We're breaking the rules. No cause, no choice, no going back to how it was. No slowing down because we'll keep our heads high. Our fist race till we die. We're living by our own judgment.
You can judge for yourself, but the overwhelming majority of people
more than that. Oh, dude. Oh, this is the Chris Pratt one. All right.
teach you how, say, English and Japanese versions of Snake sound vocally distinct. This is rubbing a lot of people the wrong way, because while he is saying this stuff, this is what he had to say about Chris Pratt's Mario voice back when the movie came out.
One thing that everyone's talking about is, of course, Mario's voice. This is the main character. This is an iconic character. There's a very specific voice and type of performance that we associate with Mario's character. And this trailer finally gave us a glimpse of what Mario will sound like, who is played by Chris Pratt. And I'll be honest, when I first watched this trailer, I was kind of disappointed. I was a little taken aback by how much Mario just sounds like Chris Pratt, doing like a bit of a Brooklyn accent. This still shot right here is a pretty appropriate representation of my reaction, that first knee-jerk impression. So here's a compilation of what Chris Pratt sounds like. What is this place?
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come.
Right there at the end, you can hear something of an accent. Here we come, like a bit Brooklyn-esque, some of that Italian in there. But that slight...
I remember I was still hardcore Chris Pratt fan. I liked it better when he does like live action ones, like I did Jurassic World, the Avengers, Endgame, and Star Wars. He was cooler in there, and Passengers too.
Shift aside, it really just sounds like Chris Pratt, doesn't it? I'm not the only one holding that opinion. Optics aren't helped by the fact that Chris Pratt made it sound like the Mario voice he was going to put on was going to be, you know, somewhat different from his own voice. Chris Pratt warns, according to this Polygon article, that his Mario voice is unlike any...
I remember he even did a few freaking reaction review commentary podcast creation. I remember doing a freaking original commentary video on him before, saying that yeah, the French and the Italian actor, they did do way better than Chris Pratt. I stick by that shit too, because he did kind of bad compared to those two. He didn't do horrible, but at least he busted his ass trying to do it. Plus, he was already Hollywood made, Chris Pratt. He came from Parks and Recreation. I barely even watched that video. I remember, I think he had those two old school Saturday Night Live chicks like Tina Fey and Ann Cortez. I forgot what her name was. And they even did like better on her. So he was already Hollywood voice actor royalty. He wasn't like, oh, he's a Twitch streamer, YouTuber, TikToker, Instagrammer, and freaking kick streamer. You know,
you've heard, Star says he's really proud of his updated take. This is an article published a couple months ago, back in June of 2022. I mean, I guess it's technically true that we haven't heard Mario sound like Chris Pratt, so in that sense, I guess it's unlike anything you've heard from Mario, but his updated take so far just sounds like Chris Pratt.
For someone who's nothing but a glorified newsreader, whose takes always...
Is there any more than that? No. Oh, yeah. Oh, the tweets are bad, bro. Kiryu's not coming with a new voice character. Seems that some of the unkind is unrecognizable. Doesn't have 100% chance of Daryl Kiryu sounding more so like Yong Yea is jarring. Other ones are saying that the thing about Yong Yea's voice acting is that he's come with a new character that somewhat seems like kind of recognizable. He does have to go 100%. Daryl Kunio, But Kiryu sounding most likely Yongyea is very drawn. Procrasty playing the victim. Oh. But boost yourself up, no one else will see. Folding. He did get folded. He got folded so bad. I don't appreciate the deed threats that he's getting though, man. Don't try to start doxing, harassing, and finding out what this dude lives IRL in LA. You know, some people probably do have the technology to dox somebody that quick. Please don't do that to him, bro. I don't wish any harm on the dude. I really don't. 'Cause as a news commentary, like video game industry news, like type of dude, and I kind of do some of the same stuff that he does a little bit, but way less professionally, way less expensive mics and expensive computers and expensive PC and expensive phone or any of that shit. And I don't have as much merch as he does, but yeah, you know, don't harass him that bad, bro. You know, granny, yeah, I know it's very, very wrong that he started doing all that blocking on Twitter and X. He effed up there, unfortunately. Oh, it was Pirate Girls too, alright. Yeah, final thoughts, views, and opinions. Broski. Young down forever. Jeez, Lord, man. Times like this, I'm so fucking happy I don't have a shitload of spotlight on me like that. I can't even imagine all the mentality, mentally, spiritually, what he's going through right now. It's got to be eating him up so bad, knowing that there's just, I don't read all the troll people on Twitter hating his pride and his ego. He should have just set that aside and just say, let me make a commentary apology video for what I said, what I did this and that. He doesn't strike me as that type of dude, Yongyea. I don't know him personally. I'm glad I didn't know him personally. I'll give a little background story about Koreans. I did have 2 Korean friends and a Filipino friend. I'm going to say what their names were. A lot of their pride and their ego, when they did something wrong, they fucked up, I called it out on them. I trusted them as a true friend. This was when I was still in high school, like my first sophomore year of community college at the place I used to go to out here in Vegas. Like, it was crazy. I don't know if it's like an Asian. I don't want to like just paintbrush and say, oh, I'm being racist towards Asian American people or any of that. But the ones I hung with, the Filipino one wasn't like that. He was out loose. When he did something wrong, he fucked up, made a mistake, he owned up to it. And he freaking, what's it called? I forget what it's called. When they do the apology stuff, like, they're standing up for their something, not motivation. They take accountability and responsibility. There it is. When they do that, taking accountability and responsibility, Filipinos I hung out with, they do it. And Hawaiians, they do that. With Koreans and Japanese people, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a Japanese-Korean. Not to shit on all the Chinese, Japanese-Korean people out there. If it's an Americanized thing or it's an Asian-American thing, I don't know. They're very super prideful, ego, stubborn-ass people. From the ones I've had personal experience or relationships of Korean, Japanese, and Chinese people. With Filipinos and Hawaiians, I don't know, maybe because they're more laid back and chill, and then they make a mistake or a screw up, a slip up, a fuck up, or any of those things, bad mistake, whether it's on the internet or social media or it's in physical real life, and they have IRL friends. They have good relationships with other people. They take accountability and responsibility really quick, but for some Koreans, I don't know for what reason, Koreans, Japanese, and Chinese, they don't do that. They pretend they're the most perfectionate people of race of Asian people in the fucking world. And I'm probably going to lose Asian subscribers and Asian people for doing this. I'm sorry. You can leave if you want. I'm sorry. It's all good in the hood. It doesn't hurt my feelings, Kofifis, or any of that at all. No one's an orange man, dude, Mr. Drump. It doesn't hurt my Kofifis at all. Let it go. He's a good guy. He's a great guy. He's a great, amazing, and wonderful man of a guy. Because I'm Donald Trump. Sleepy Joe, he can't do anything about it. But I'm doing all these freaking jail things and going to New York City and going to the courts all the time. You know, it's my Donald Trump impersonation there. I don't care. But anyways, yeah. Young, you fucked up, bro. Please take accountability and responsibility. Even if you're a thick little Korean freaking ass, like, can't take the heat, stay out of the kitchen. Just let the people talk crap on Twitter, bro. That's all it is. It's digital drama. It's probably going to be done within 2-3 weeks, maybe at the end of this month, by the time December 1st comes around. Unless he does something worse, something allegations cop out even more, his whole career's over. Nunzo. It's finito. Poof. Bamoof. And where's the Jared Leto's character from How to Gucci? Bamoof. Woof. Poofed out of existence. You don't want to be poofed out of existence, do you, Yongyea? You don't. I know you don't. You want to keep this YouTube career going? You apologize as fast as and quickly, as little pain as possible right now. Get in your hands and knees and apologize and beg for your subscribers back. You have to. That's what I would do if I was doing this YouTube whole thing as a full-time career. Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, OF, God forbid, hell no. Or Snapchat, Discord as a full-time career. I'd be getting on my freaking knees and apologizing, begging, and crying my subscribers to come back. He ends up being a Boogie 2988 situation. I feel bad for him at the horrendous bullshit acting chops he tried to put out there. He should have started medium at least. At least be a sidekick somewhere in Yakuza Like a Dragon, or maybe a cat or a dog. Hell, a mascot that only gets 4, 5, 10 lines. And then slowly work his way up into video game voice acting or anime manga voice acting. He ended up biting the hand that feeds him. Sega's probably never going to hire him the fuck again, ever. He probably destroyed and killed the relationship with Sega right then and there. He set it ablaze on fire after that. That's what I think. Rest in peace, Yongyea. And for more news and for more industry and video gaming news, reviews, and discussion, stay tuned right here on Yongyea. I'll see you guys next time on that. Yongyea. You're dumb, bro. You ended up being a dirtbag. And that's what hurts me the most. He felt like a brother from another to me, but he was a wolf in sheep's clothing the whole time, bro. I don't want to cry over spilled milk, because the damaged goods are already damaged. Unless he takes accountability and responsibility, I'll resubscribe to him again. Until then, he's wiped away from my memory forever. Unsubscribe. He's like beating a dead horse. That's it. Links down below in cars on the side. I'm out of here. I threw out so much mental, spiritual, emotional energy on this one. I'm burnt out on it. That's it. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen, bros, and my damn boys and fingers as always, my friends. Tacos and Nikikomores. I will see you next week. Have a good night wherever in the world, the universe out there. Stay tuned with your content channel. Go to Video Game Industry News, anime manga news, virtual drama news, TikTok drama news, Kick, Discord, YouTube drama news. Unfortunately, like this one, and of course, once in a while, like VTuber Hololive news, and once in a while, celebrity actor, Elon Musk news, Hollywood news, and then that's it. The reaction segments is just one. Peace out, ladies and bye. See you next time. Take it easy. Take care. I'm out. Goodbye. Happy Earth Thanksgiving. Live in the United States. Stay extra safe. Stay extra careful. And taking any of the jobs like the freaking nanobites and nanobots and hydrogels. I'm out. Stay extra safe. Stay extra cautious. Later. See you in the next future vlogs. Goodbye.